It's early for me today. It's not even 8 o'clock. Yeah. My girls were restless. Weren't you? Weren't you restless? So we got up. Yeah. Good morning. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I hardly have any coffee left. This is because this is take 3. This is the first time I've ever done this 3 times. I started too early in the morning. I got up at 7:30 this morning, which is early for me since I went to bed at 1:30, and you know, it takes me an hour to fall asleep, so I didn't have a ton of sleep. Our Maisie is an itchy girl. I think it's because of her haircut. So her butt itches, but other places seem to be very itchy too, and I'm not sure why. I have some like doggy skin conditioner because our Dasha used to be very itchy. And maybe I'll try that on her. Although, you know, we've been keeping the house humidified, you know, so it's not so dry in here. So I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but she was very restless this morning and itchy. She even came and put her face in my face. So I got up. I mean, I have trouble getting back to sleep anyway, and when she put her face in my face, it made me think maybe she had to go out. So the girls and I got up. They're now sleeping. She's sleeping here without twitching a muscle, right? But Dennis can go back to sleep, so I decided to, oh, there she goes, scratching again. Feels like she's been scratching a lot, so. Give it a couple more days, see if she gets less itchy as her coat grows out a tiny bit. It could just be that. It could just be, you know, like, you know, itchy. Anyway. So I'm up earlier than I normally am, and I'm sitting in Dennis's chair because the sun was coming in on my chair, and so here you have a different view, a little bit. Yesterday was a good day, or I had a great session at rehab, and we had a couple of errands to run. I went grocery shopping for Dennis to get him his milk for his yogurt and such, and Aura needed something at a different grocery store, and then we went to the post office, bank. And so anyway, it was quite a productive afternoon for the two of us. Dennis made me vinegar chicken when I got home for dinner, and that was delicious. I'm not sure what else did I do. I don't know. But I did work on my socks a little bit at rehab, and when I was at rehab, I realized that I forgot to put my video up. I'm sorry, my yesterday's video was so late, but you know, the time between, well, it rendered and I went to Aura's to pick her up, I don't know, I got distracted or something. Anyway, I'm sitting in rehab saying, oh dear. So I called Dennis and he put it up for you. So it would have been very, very late if it hadn't been for his good graces. And then some of you would have worried about me, I know. I know you do. But it would just be because I'm forgetful. So that's what happened. But anyway, I was getting ready to did I say I knit on my socks while I was at rehab a little bit? And after dinner, I was sitting here getting ready to pick up my knitting or something, trying to think would I want to watch TV or what do I want to do? And my library binged me and my book was in. It's a Martha Wells book. Now, I have talked to you about Martha Wells books before because she wrote the Murderbot series of science fiction that I like a lot. It's light science fiction reading. And the Murderbot, all one word, series, Martha Wells. But this is a fantasy novel, which I'm enjoying a lot, and I don't remember the name of it, and it's on my phone, which is the same phone I'm using to talk to you. And I'm really enjoying it. And I put it down in the middle because it was time to go to bed. It was a little past time to go to bed, but I thought, oh, I'm getting tired. And it's 1:30. So I didn't finish my book. I would have been up till 5 to finish it, I think, because it seems like it's, you know, it's hard to tell with an ebook how big of a book it is. But anyway, I will finish it today, but I will have some nice reading time today finishing it, and now it's fun. But I put it down. Since it's electronic, I didn't use one of my bookmarks that Marianne and Megan gave me for Christmas. But I did put it down. But I enjoyed that. So I didn't get too much crafting done yesterday. And today we're fussing around in the kitchen. We didn't do the vermouth that we said we were gonna do. And so we're gonna do that today. And Dennis wants to make Kahlua. The website or the YouTube channel, Kevin Koss, K-O-S, is the bartender who makes all these concoctions, the vermouth, the tonic water recipe, and he apparently has a Kahlua recipe that Dennis wants to try, which is interesting because I'm not sure. I mean, I love a White Russian, but I don't know, what else do you use Kahlua in? I'll have to do some research. But he wanted to try that now. It's kind of funny to me, although it's been now a year, at least a year, maybe 2 years now, that Dennis has had his espresso machine. But he, you know, he never had coffee until we were in Barcelona. I think I've told you this story. We were in Barcelona in an outdoor cafe, and he ordered a café con leche and liked it. Now, he is a ardent tea drinker, and so that was a revelation to him, and it was really crazy. And I posted a picture of him on my Facebook page, and I was astonished at the vitriol he got from the tea drinkers, abandoning, you know, they felt betrayed. Because this tea drinking guy was drinking coffee. So anyway, he bought himself a fancy espresso machine for his birthday. I don't think it was last year. Well, actually, I don't remember. Time is a weird thing for me these days. So he has an espresso twice a day. He has 2 espressos a day usually, and sometimes he makes me whenever I want one, he makes me a cappuccino, which I like, with his fancy machine. But anyway, so he has acquired a taste for coffee, so he wants to make Kahlua. I'm curious why, you know, I'll be interested to find out from him what he wants to do with the Kahlua. What he has in mind. I think he likes White Russians. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. Working on our vermouths, because we didn't do them yesterday. See, the sun's coming over here now. That's what happens when you do take 3. The sun's coming over here, and well, anyway, we're going to work on the vermouth and the Kahlua and things like that. So we're going to be puttering in the kitchen. Don't have any plans to go out and about except to walk the dogs. So that's all. We'll be puttering, trying things. I got some grapefruits because we need some dried grapefruit peel. So I'm going to peel some grapefruits and get the dehydrator out. I'm trying to think what else I can dehydrate while I have it out. You know, it's out and running. I might as well dehydrate other things, but I can't really think of anything that I have laying around that I want to dehydrate. So that's the plan for today. I do need to make a list. I have a few things that I want to do. Some phone calls I need to make, that kind of thing. So maybe I'll start with a list, and that'll help me get a little bit on track and get a couple of things done. One thing I did today was I turned the page of my calendar. Not normally a big event in someone's life, and it's the 2nd of March, because I'm never on time. But I noticed that we go to daylight savings time on the 13th, which is a week and a half. We go to daylight savings time. I'm like, are you kidding me? But apparently we do. So, I had something reflecting on me. I'm like, I can fix that. Yeah. So, well, today's Ash Wednesday. For those who celebrate, happy Ash Wednesday. Good Ash Wednesday. I don't know what you normally say. Things you learn when you turn your calendar. Well, I was double checking my hair appointment because I have a hair appointment on Tuesday, and I'm like, oops, I got to take Aura because I made that hair appointment before she had her rehab scheduled. But I'll be done and I can still take her. But I had kind of been waffling back and forth about going and getting my real ID and my driver's license done when I had my hair done, and I looked good. And so I may still do that and let Dennis take his mom. But I have to decide soon, because if I'm not doing that, then I have to go online and renew my driver's license. Those are the kinds of things I'm dealing with, which are nothing. Little tiny things that I just have to make some decisions and do. But anyway, so I was turning my calendar and discovered that daylight savings time starts on the 13th, which reminds me that the 12th is our craft together. That's the Saturday, but that's standard time. That's our last standard time till October, November. So we'll be on daylight saving time after that, Pearl. Yes, we will. You won't notice any difference. Except if you keep your normal schedule, then you would have your walk at 3 instead of 2. And eat your dinner later. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. But anyway, so that was a big event today. I turned my calendar and discovered some things. So there you go. So another puttering day. We have nothing exciting going on, which is good. We like it that way. Quiet, you know. It's about mostly kitchen-y stuff. Dennis and me doing things together in the kitchen, and he likes that. And I like it too. It's fun to putter with him, and we try new things. Try out recipes. I'm usually his sous chef, although sometimes he's my sous chef. And that's fun. So that's the plan for today. I'll start with making a list. I think that's a good place to start. That's a good place to start. Meanwhile, the dogs are just laying here. Well, Pearl just came over to say hi, but now she's back on her bed. Maisie's like quiet and everything. I could have still been in bed. Oh well. But here I am with you, and I wouldn't have to be in Dennis's chair, so you wouldn't get the new view, the different view of, you know, this is my life. Stacks of books, and this is what it looks like when it's all straightened out. Yeah. We have a lived-in look. We have a lived-in look, for sure. I'm going to say goodbye. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.